In this video, we bring you basic ideas about friction. It's in the form of easy conversation between a teacher and her two students. Full of graphics and easy conversational style, it makes everything about friction clear, interesting, and impressive. So here we go. Hi, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me one thing. Look at the left video. What do you see?
Oh, the glass is slipping off his hands.
I think his hands are oily or soapy.
Right. His hands may be oily or soapy. What happens if hands are oily?
You can't hold anything. It will just slip away.
That's right. How can we explain using science terms?
No friction. That's why it slips.
Good. Though I would say less friction or low friction.
So, slips easily means very low friction.
Yes, slips easily means very little friction. Now see the picture on the right.
Glass doesn't slip.
What could be the reason?
He has a solid grip on the glass.
His hands are not oily or slippery.
So how would you say in terms of friction?
Strong grip because of high friction.
Right, my child. Sufficient friction gives you a good grip.
So, easy slip means low friction.
And good grip means high friction.
Right. Low friction makes sliding or slipping easy. High friction makes a good grip possible.
It's a rhyme, slip and grip, easy to remember.
Easy slip is low friction, and good grip is high friction.
Good. Now observe the second pair of pictures. Now look. Man A wipes his hand in a silk hanky. Man B has hands rubbing against a wall. Whose hand is injured?
Surely, ma'am, it is man B.
Yes, B has scraped his hands.
Why do you say so?
A silk cloth cannot bruise your skin.
So how can you explain using the word friction?
Wall is rough, so high friction.
And silk cloth is smooth. That means low friction.
So after slip and grip, we get smooth and rough.
Just like easy slip, smooth surface means low friction.
And just like good grip, hard surface means high friction.
Right, now let us move on to next slide. Observe two men cycling. X and Y are cycling. Who is pedaling harder? Who requires greater effort?
Mr. X. It is really trying to cycle on a rough road. It's my own experience, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. The man Y is smoothly gliding, his path is easy.
So we come back to smooth and rough surfaces, do we?
Yes, ma'am, rough road means high friction.
And smooth road means low friction.
That's right. But the effect is to be worded differently.
How, ma'am?
Rough road or high friction makes movement difficult.
And smooth road or low friction makes movement easy.
Right, my children. Can we now summarize? Can you make a table?
Yes, ma'am. In column 1, headed low friction, we can write easily slips, smoothly glides, easy movement, all because surface is smooth or slippery.
In column 2, headed, high friction, we can write good grip, hard rubbing, difficult movement. All because surface is rough or bumpy.
So how can you decrease friction?
Pour water. Or smear oil. Or make it smooth.
Right. Now let us see how we do it in real life. Now we come to real-life means of reducing friction.
We should make surface wet or slippery.
Or make the surface very smooth, without bumpy ups and downs.
Right. First method is polishing.
Like shoe polish, ma'am.
Shoe polish is meant to give a shine. Look at the picture.
I saw this machine. They were moving it on floor in our newly built room.
Yes, that's right. After a house is built, they polish the floor to make it smooth.
So, back to our theory, smooth surface means less friction.
Exactly. Polishing is a method to make floors smooth. Many children come to school by bicycle, don't they?
Yes, ma'am. I myself do.
So do I. I cycle to school. We often ride together.
Great. Do you all the bike once a week?
Yes, ma'am, Edo. And my father does it to his scooter.
My electrician applied some thick oily gel in our ceiling fan.
That was grease, it looked like thick gel.
Yes, ma'am, I remember. He said so.
Now tell me. Why do we use oil or grease?
To make it slippery. Then the machine will run smoothly.
Again we are back to our rule. Slippery means low friction.
Right. Oil and grease are called lubricants. So lubricating is another way of reducing friction.
In the picture I can see an oil layer between iron wheels.
Right. So iron does not rub against iron. They rub against a layer of oil or grease in the middle.
So, after polishing, lubricating with oil or grease is a method to decrease friction.
Absolutely correct. But the basic rule is the same. Smooth and slippery means less friction. Do you play carom board? I played a lot in my school days.
Yes, ma'am. I love carom. I often play with my father and siblings.
I play too, with my friends.
Why do you sprinkle talcum powder on board?
It makes the board smooth.
Otherwise, my hit, sometimes, doesn't carry the piece to the pocket. It stops midway.
Yes, so what happens to friction when you use powder on board?
It makes the board smooth and the striker moves more easily.
That is another way of saying it decreases the friction.
Right. Powder often makes small surfaces smoother. It fills pits or furrows and gives an even and plain surface.
So, that is another way to reduce friction, right?
Perfect. So we can polish or use lubricant or fine powder, all these can decrease friction. Have you noticed how women wear bangles?
Yes, ma'am. I have seen my sister and mother. They use soap.
I myself do it, soap or oil, makes it easy to slip on bangles.
You can see the video. Tell me what's happening.
Hands are washed with soapy water.
Yes. Then it will be easier to slide a bangle across.
Can we say, here soap decreases friction, making the skin slippery?
That's exactly what soap does.
Right. Soap is used to decrease friction and save skin from getting bruised.
Is soap a lubricant?
But, unlike grease, we call soap a cleaning agent, not a lubricating agent.
Soap is not a general lubricant. But because it is slippery, it can work as a lubricant in this case.
So, how do I say it?
Say, soap acts as a lubricant here, don't say, it is a lubricant. See the two diagrams. Which is more difficult, push a box with wheels or push a box without wheels?
Surely, it is easy when there are wheels.
Yes, ma'am. Wheels will just roll. It is better than flat dragging.
Right. Wheels roll. And that is easier than sliding a flat surface.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
That means rolling is easier than sliding. But why?
Less friction?
Exactly. Rolling friction is much less than sliding friction. We use wheels to decrease friction and easier movement. We use wheels. Wheels reduce friction.
Rolling friction is smaller?
Exactly. Have you seen the main iron gate at school entrance?
Yes, it is very big and heavy.
But we can easily pull it open.
Have you seen wheels under the gates?
Yes. But I didn't know why at first.
Just to decrease friction. By rolling, instead of skidding?
Yes, that's right. Also see the image of trolley suitcase.
Is it because rolling friction is less than sliding friction, we use wheels?
Right. And, not only wheels, but balls also roll. We shall see. Look at the diagrams. Do you know what it is?
I have seen it when our mechanic opened our water pump.
I have seen it inside our ceiling fans.
Just like wheels, balls can also roll, can't they?
Yes, ma'am. They can.
Do these balls do the work of wheels? I mean, for decreasing friction?
Yes, these metal balls are called ball bearings.
Between two wheels?
So when the wheel turns, the ball will roll. So we get rolling friction.
But we have already lubricated the moving parts.
So when you lubricate and also use ball bearings, friction will be minimal.
Already rolling friction is very, very low.
Yes, but we don't want the balls to get damaged by harsh rubbing.
So the lubrication helps the balls roll smoothly, without wear and tear, is that it?
That's exactly what it is. Rolling friction further reduced with slippery grease. Look at this diagram.
What is it, ma'am?
Water flowing, is it what arrows show?
This type of shape is called streamline shape.
But what is its relation to friction?
The shape looks like a fish, but without fins.
Exactly. Fishes and birds, and also ships and airplanes, have streamlined shapes. Do you know swimming?
Yes, ma'am. I go for swimming every Sunday.
I too swim in the village pond when I visit my aunt.
Have you noticed swimming requires effort? It makes you tired.
Yes, ma'am. Pushing through water requires much energy.
When an object moves through air or water, the fluid opposes the motion. This opposing force is called drag or fluid resistance.
Fluid means air or water, right?
Yes, fluid is a common term for liquids and gases. So an object moving through a fluid would be opposed by fluid resistance or drag.
So drag is an opposing force which opposes motion through air or water.
Yes. That's correct.
But we were speaking of streamlined shapes.
Yes. Birds and fishes are streamlined in shape. What can you see here? Take the first one.
Same streamlined shape, and water flowing shown by arrows.
It may be water or air.
Right. It is flow of fluid. And what other objects can you see?
Bird, fish, airplane.
And all have somewhat streamlined shapes.
Yes. Fishes and birds have streamlined bodies. Airplanes, boats, and ships also have streamlined shapes.
So it is easier to swim or fly through.
Yes. They minimize the drag.
Can we say, they minimize fluid resistance?
Yes. Fluid resistance is drag. And you can also use air resistance or water resistance if you are speaking of bird or fish.
Drag minimized means higher speed, isn't it?
Yes. And also less effort, which means fuel efficiency.
So in addition to polishing, wetting, lubricating, we can also use streamline shapes.
We have seen methods to decrease friction. It may be polishing, wetting, lubricating. But can we use some methods to increase friction?
Just make surfaces rough and bumpy.
Right. See the picture. What do you see?
Tires, and it has ridges, grooves, and patterns.
I think it is called the tread.
Right. The tread of tires can increase friction and thus give a better grip, more control. It also prevents skidding.
Once again, we come back to same thing. Higher friction means better grip.
Yes, tread designs make tire surface rough. Rough means more friction, and that means good grip.
Perfect. The tread is important to increase friction for grip, braking and control. Have you noticed the bottom of your shoes? Look at the pictures.
New shoes, they have ridges, grooves, patterns. They don't slip.
In old shoes, the pattern is gone. It has become smooth and plain.
Why is it gone? How is it gone?
Smoothen over time by rubbing.
Yes, but there is a very useful term for it.
Is it wear and tear? That was one of the disadvantages of friction.
Absolutely right. Friction causes wear and tear.
Wearing old shoes, he slipped once. And his parents bought him a new pair of shoe.
Yes, the ridges and grooves give a grip. If they wear out, you may easily slip and fall.
It has the same purpose as the groove tread in tires.
Yes, the purpose is same. To increase friction by making surfaces rough.
But it is not called tread, is it?
Tread is used for tires. Here, in case of shoes, we simply say patterns or designs.
In any case, increasing friction means better grip, less skidding.
Perfectly right. Now we move on to another interesting thing. Have you ever made paper planes?
Yes, ma'am.
My sister and I made a lot of them last year.
If you just throw a sheet of paper, does it fly?
No, it does not. It flutters down to the ground.
I even tried a small piece of cardboard. It didn't work.
Exactly. You have to give it a special shape. A streamline shape.
So as to minimize the drag?
Or we can say, air resistance.
Yes. A streamline shape minimizes drag or air resistance.